Welcome into the stream. It's Papa Drew's RV, but you already know that because you're here. Yes, it's Friday night. It's time for that brain grenade. You know it is. Cracking the Bud Light. Oh, yeah. We got a tale of a take tonight. In one corner, you know him. He drives a Newmar. His wife is gorgeous. They do live streams from their jacuzzi. They got a whole backyard that Animal Planet would be jealous of. It's Endless RVing.
What's up, everyone?
Hey.
What's up, Papa Drew?
Hi, guys.
Hello, everyone out there.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming on. This is awesome. All right. You know him. You love him. He got his fudge with nuts in Uranus. He's great. He's coming on. The Wayward Waggs. Like,
Hey,
What's going on?
there they are.
Hey, guys.
Hi. How's it going?
Good.
How are you?
I had to turn this volume up a little.
We're hanging in, trying to survive the whole deal, you know?
Yeah.
I had a special request today behind the scenes.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah?
It's a user that sent us this, and he dared me to pull a rabbit out of my poop hat.
That's funny. I'm getting all my laughing out of the way right now. Just letting y'all know. There's no more laughing going down.
All right. So, this is Try Not to Laugh, where we try and make the other person laugh. We do a little bit of interview questions, but the points don't matter. What matters are the smiles and the good times we're going to have, and we're just going to have fun with this. We're going to open up the phone line probably about 30 minutes into this. We'll open it up, so we'll take calls from the audience, and you can ask them anything you want or tell a joke.
Cool.
And it'll be interesting. Now, towards the end of the stream, we had a lot of people leave messages on Papa Drew's voice-tastic voicemail. So we will play that for everybody. Last live stream, we had Arnold Schwarzenegger call into the show.
Yeah.
Did you?
And we had Cheech and Chong,
Ooh.
followed up by Forrest Gump.
Nice.
Oh, God.
So
That's
we
Yeah,
have
Donald Trump calling.
we have some more voicemails coming in. All right,
maybe
so
Donald Trump will call in tonight.
maybe.
Yeah, we saw Trump last night. That was pretty funny.
He may call in tonight. I don't know. I think he's in the stream.
Okay, who wants to kick this off first?
Oh, please.
So what
Go
we do
right
here? We're
ahead.
gonna tell us jokes.
They're going to tell us.
How's
You
this
guys
work?
are pros at this. So they tell us a joke, right? And we try not to laugh. Right?
All right.
We'll ask the question first. So, on your Facebook, Dustin Leslie, you had a picture of Scout eating what type of bug and how many bugs does he eat like that every week?
I'll let Leslie take that because she's an expert on
Oh.
the process.
Those are hornworms. Those are by far his favorite worms. But he doesn't get them off because they're supposed to be like a treat per se.
The worm fruit.
They're good water source for them. So he gets them probably every other week?
Yeah, once
Every
few
2 weeks, something like that. I only let him have like 2 or 3 at a time, but he would eat all 5 that come in the container if I'd let him. He knows no limit.
You keep those
Well, I don't know
refrigerated?
if you saw in the video.
Huh?
Do you keep those refrigerated? Is that how you keep them?
Nope.
No, the
They just sit on the
hornworms.
counter.
The hornworms don't have to be. He does have different kinds of worms, and a couple of different kinds of worms have to be refrigerated.
Yeah.
But the hornworms don't.
Cool.
The super worms don't have to be refrigerated, but the wax worms and the silk worms have to go in the fridge.
It's
Wow.
very complicated.
It sounds
That was
like
a cool video, though. That was pretty cool.
And I don't know if you noticed his gut.
He got a
But
little.
that's because of the hornworms.
He's got a worm gut
Yeah.
going.
It's the quarantine gut. Even your lizard's got the
Yeah.
quarantine
Yeah, I didn't know blizzards
That's all
could
his
turn white like
quarantine
that.
snack. Yeah.
That worm did not have a chance.
No, they don't usually hardly even touch the.
Yeah,
The table.
the one before that, that was probably 3 weeks ago he had.
Yeah.
I had it still in the tweezers, and as I was getting close to him, he snatched them right out of the tweezer.
God.
You feed the worms are alive or they're dead worms?
Yeah.
They're alive. Oh, it's even better.
Yeah, they're alive.
It's even better.
Nice.
They can't get away.
They're so slow.
So Izzy, are you the same with worms as you are with mice?
Mice.
No, I mean, like earthworms and spiders get a pass because they serve a purpose. Like spiders get a pass in the house. I'll kind of relocate them. And the earthworms I don't mess with, but to me the mice have no purpose.
They don't stand a chance.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Okay, Wags, hit him with your best shot. What do you got?
Here we go.
All
I'm
right.
going to start easy. They're going to get harder. They're going to get harder. There you go.
That's what she said.
Did you hear that Mr. Cup's wife left him recently, and now he's a solo cup?
How long do you have to do not laugh?
That's really- dude, it's the faces when you guys are trying not to laugh, which makes the whole video.
I'm surprised that I haven't passed out during one of these yet, because I generally am holding my breath and the tears are rolling. And so one of these times, if you see me fall out of frame, that's what happened.
Oh, God. Well, that's our goal.
That's okay.
You want to go to this?
There's something that people don't know. You're from Jersey. I lived in Jersey.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Where in Jersey?
In Parsippany. That's where my sister was
Oh,
born.
that's right.
So my brother
That's
lives.
right. He told us that in the hot tub.
Right. But when we told us that in the hot tub. We were in the hot tub.
We
Everybody
were in the hot tub.
they do lives.
Drew, you were in the hot
They do lives from their hot tub. Speaking
What
of
else are we
that,
going to do? We can't go anywhere.
where's the weirdest place you ever did a live stream from?
That's probably it.
That's
right?
probably it. Yeah, we tried to go into the woods, but that didn't work out too well.
Yeah. And nothing else to do.
If
You know, the motorhome's getting washed tomorrow because we got time in our hands.
Yeah, right?
It's supposed to be 60.
That's an all-day deal.
How would you know?
Well, I watch you do it, so I know it takes all day.
We actually have it down to 28 minutes. 28 minutes just for wash, just wash and dry,
But
no
who's
wax.
counting?
Yeah, what's the length on that? What's the length on that Newmar?
37,
37.
but 36.11.
She's a big girl then.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, go ahead and fire off a joke.
Why do you watch it so fast?
All right.
Which
What?
one?
Oh, because we have the. You want to get? Well, we'll talk about the wash. She said, "How do you wash it so fast?"
Well, we have a video on that.
Oh,
You got to go back into the archives.
we'll have to go check it out.
You got to use DI. You got to use DI water and a pressure washer. That makes life way easier.
Yeah, that definitely.
With the pressure washing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm afraid that. What is DI water? Does it yell at you?
No, deionized. So you don't have to dry it because
Yeah,
the
there's no
drying
drying.
actually takes longer than the washing. If you're using a foam gun and the pressure washer, you can wash it, 2 people
Yeah.
in 15 minutes.
It's real fast.
But the drying takes a long time. So if you use that deionizer, it'll air dry. It won't leave any kind of watermarks because it's, deionized water.
Yep.
I got a simpler way.
How's that?
Don't wash it.
Don't wash it.
I just let it rain.
That's what I said to him. I'm like, come on, it's the water.
God has a way of cleaning my RV.
That's
Yes.
right.
Go ahead and hit it with, go ahead and
All
hit
right.
it with
Are we ready?
All right. Yep.
What does a nosy pepper do?
A nosy pepper?
Nosy pepper. I don't know.
I don't know.
Gets jalapeno business.
Oh, he laughed. We got him.
Oh.
That's
That's
a
a little bit of Andrew Dice Clay going on right over there from Jersey.
What'd you say?
It's funny.
You're weak. You're very weak.
She only doesn't laugh because she has no soul.
There you go.
So guys, so these jokes here, they get progressively more edgy. Just to give you a heads up.
I have a couple put aside that we have to see how it goes, and
We're
then
starting off light.
Okay.
I don't want to
I
offend
got
anybody.
you.
But we are
About 2 beers into this, in about 40 minutes, we'll be okay.
to save those to the end. So did they laugh? Does that count?
Yeah, they laugh.
That was a laugh.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
laugh at most of them.
Okay,
All
so
right.
Wayward Waggs turned me on to a person that we're going to interview on Wednesday.
Yes.
Really
that's
cool person.
exciting.
I was on the phone. I was on the phone with them for an hour, busting
Really?
up. Yes,
Who's that?
very, very, very nice, super nice people.
Who is that?
They are.
What from the battle, the Brits? Which is your favorite video that you've watched, Dustin?
Well,
Oh Lord.
they're all funny,
Yeah.
but I do like when they went. Not that I like that they got their stuff stolen,
No.
but it's funny in his like narrating the experience with the police
Yeah.
and their lack of caring.
Who is
That cracks me up.
But, what's that?
What channel is it?
It's
the
Brave
Brave
and
Brits.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We don't know them.
Yeah.
No.
So funny and don't even know how funny they are.
Yeah, we met them in Beaumont, Texas. We just happened to be at the same campground. We saw their decal. So we said, hey, we'd love to meet you guys because they had the little youtube.com. And we're like, we'd love to meet you. Best decision we ever made because, I mean, we hung out for 2 days straight. The whole 2 days, like every meal, we just hanging out with each other and they get hearing crazy stories. And because of their accent, they're just hilarious. I mean, they're just hang out with them.
I personally love when Natalie was at the
Marsh.
And she heard the big alligator and she was running back to the truck because she had the camera in front of her. It was like watching Blair Woods. She was running
Great footage.
hard and the camera was shaking.
And you can see like genuine fear
in her face
in her
of the
face.
alligator getting her and the dog. It was funny.
I have to check that out.
The video that really sticks into my mind
They're hilarious.
is when she went into Walmart and left him in the truck for like 2 hours, and he was videotaping himself doing a bunch of stuff. And then when he comes in, he goes, she comes back and he goes, that didn't take long. It was in the car for like 2 hours. You can see. He goes, I was going to do a time lapse, but I don't think I have to now because you watch the sunset behind me.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Dude,
they are funny people. You're gonna have a blast on Wednesday. We can't wait to watch it.
Oh yeah, they are a blast.
Okay, joke time.
All right. Why didn't the lifeguard save the hippie?
Why didn't the lifeguard save the hippie?
Why didn't he?
Why didn't
he? Okay.
Because he was too far out, man.
We're stone cold, man.
You guys,
We're stone cold.
dude, it's that police training over there.
We have, and I have my teacher face. I taught for years. Sorry, guys.
All right, after the third one, we'll laugh.
All right, we'll laugh.
After the third one, we'll laugh.
All right. So Endless RVing, I have a lot of respect for you guys. One, thank you for being on the front lines, everything, and doing your job. That is so cool. Really out that. Thank you. My poop hat is off to you.
Thank you.
And then the other one, the announcement yesterday with the dogs and the rescues and stuff.
Yes, we're
I mean,
excited.
how cool you guys are going to get a Saint medal or something.
No.
MJ's been working with dogs for the past 10 plus years and rescues. I mean, both our dogs who are behind us, I don't know if you could see them. They're both rescues. And, she works with local rescue all the time, like, doing training for them to try to get those dogs, a lot of them from the streets, adoptable. And then even afterwards, working with the rescues and really, giving them excellent rates to just get those dogs, acclimated.
Yeah, we do. We have a program. It's called From Rescue to Home. So we work with a lot of rescues. So they give their new adopters, it's a very, very reduced fee on like an initial session to just kind of get people that can get any questions answered and this. And then, they get discounted fees on training and everything. So they get, and we donate a lot of that to them. So this is yet another way, I wish I could get everything to the animals, right? But this is just another cool way that we'll be able to help them,
That's a great segue into the next thing. I just kind of want to mention real quick that Dustin and a couple other RV channels are starting up a foundation to donate a service dog to a vet.
That's
I don't
cool.
know if you guys knew about that or not.
No.
But it's really, really cool. And all the vets are getting together and we're all going to do a little video. It's going to be really neat.
Oh, very
That's
awesome.
awesome.
And they're doing that. So I figured that was a great segue for what you got going on, for what they're tying in. So that was, listen to that. This is an amateur radio, people. I know what I'm doing. Not really. I'll have another beer.
That's awesome, though.
So,
Dogs are you know, nothing can do what a dog does, really, in terms of, you know, like PTSD and things like that. They're just amazing.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Like when people say dog, you know, my dogs are dumb. Like we tease about Bowser, like he's dopey.
The white one's kind of dumb.
But they're so brilliant, and they just have this sense that we can't even fathom. You know what I mean? Yeah. They get it.
We're actually we're going to, when we have time, do a video on the story of these two. You know, both these guys were found. Papa Drew, you know, Newark, New Jersey, right? Irvington, New Jersey. They're very rough areas in New Jersey, and they were both found, you know, roaming the streets. One had worms, ticks, all kind of stuff, and you know, they're both great dogs.
Yeah, they're
awesome.
They're amazing.
Yeah, and we have that Great Dane.
Yes.
Which I was wrestling today, and if you've never wrestled a Great Dane, she put me on my back and then stood over me and looked down and said, "What, are you done?"
They're awesome.
We ain't done playing. Get up, Dad.
Prior to these two guys, we used to have a Adobe and a Corgi, and the Adobe was 100+ pounds, and I would wrestle with him all the time.
Yeah, he was great.
I love dogs, man. We're gonna be a Great Dane family, because once you get a Dane, you just don't want to. They're just amazing.
One of the trainers that works for me, she's a Dane lover. She is a Dane, and she's always had them. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, we spent $3,000 at getting her trained.
Wow. You should have got the canine cure. It would have been a lot less.
We sent her away. She came back with an instruction manual.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. So you got a joke. Let's fire off a joke.
All right.
Okay. How is the Star Trek Enterprise like toilet paper?
I've heard this before, but I don't remember the punchline of it.
It's
I know there's a key word in there somewhere,
yeah.
which is gonna make me probably laugh.
He's already laughing.
What is it?
Yeah, I don't even have to give the answer. Done. They both circle Uranus and look for Klingons.
Yeah.
Usually, I mean, it's
I have conditioned myself.
she's getting better.
Leslie, you're way better than him.
I have to sporadically. I have to catch her way off guard now.
When he throws it in and I'm not expecting it, it kills me instantly.
Yeah. She sees it coming.
My inner Cleo latches on, and I hold.
WW0 ERV.
We'll laugh now. Now we'll laugh. We'll let it go.
Okay.
Let's start catching up. Now we got to put the stone.
The points don't matter here.
I know. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Let's have a good time. Get ready to rumble. All right. I'm getting beer burps going.
All right.
Do you have a question to ask Wayward? I've asked Wayward Waggs so many freaking questions. Why don't you guys ask a question?
I think we hold the record for the most appearances on Drew's channel.
They do. Yeah. So you guys have a Montana. So do you you like your Montana, your fifth wheel?
Yeah, we love it. Yeah. We went with the fifth wheel because of just living space.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't rule anything out when we were shopping. We were shopping for everything.
Yeah, we looked at Class A's, not so much Class C's, kind of ruled those out early.
Yeah, because the C's were just a little too small. But we didn't rule out travel trailers or Class A's initially.
No. Yeah.
But it just came down to being able to unhook without having to tow another vehicle, and the amount of space that you get in a fifth wheel versus a Class.
Yeah, it's gonna sound horrible, but also a major factor for my picking was which one accommodated Scout better.
True.
Okay.
It's crazy, but it's true.
They're like our kids.
It's true because I could walk in, look around, and if it didn't stick out where I could build his tank into the the cabinets well, because that's what we did. We converted storage into an aquarium. So if it didn't look like it had the potential, then I just left the RV and went to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get so much room in the fifth wheel.
Yeah,
Totally.
we keep dabbling, you know, because Izzy retires in about 5 years, and that's when we're gonna hit the road. And we love our Class A, but man, you cannot beat that space. So we've talked about fifth wheels, and I've looked at Montana's, and you know, I don't know, who knows? We'll probably change our minds 20 times.
Yeah, the big reason we got the Class A now is we could actually store it at home. The fifth wheel, we probably couldn't. We wouldn't be able to maneuver our way in with a truck, and it would have been just too long.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good segue for the Wags. So, if you had to get another truck, Dustin, would you buy that short bed with the slider hitch, or would you buy a normal bed that doesn't have a slider hitch?
Well, we didn't really. I mean, we stumbled upon this truck on a used lot, so it was really just a very good opportunity for us. So we weren't looking for a short bed or a mega cab, or.
Well, I knew I did not want a dually whatsoever, so I wanted to avoid a dually at all costs.
I mean, it's hard enough driving that regular single rear wheel around major cities.
Yeah.
I mean,
did you ever?
Sorry.
I was going to say, did you ever have a travel trailer prior to your fifth wheel, or no?
Nope.
No, this is our first.
Okay. I'm curious, you know, what people say, how it, because we had a travel trailer and it was really a pain setting it up and stuff. How much easier it is having a fifth wheel compared to a travel trailer. I mean, I know it's easier, but
nowadays we have auto level features.
Oh yeah, that's
we unhook, we hit the button, it levels.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah, they're lagging just a little bit, but it's okay. We're gonna keep going. You guys are okay. All right, hit him with a joke.
Okay.
Ooh, is it our turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we still lagging?
Just a tiny bit, Dustin. It's not bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not the best, but we'll do our best. All right. I gotta focus to do this one.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
All right. So what's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi?
What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi? Go ahead.
Well, the people in Dubai don't like to watch the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do.
That was good.
That was a good one. All right. And I'm not faking that either. That was good. Oh God.
You were quite proud of that one. Huh?
That's awesome. And that was a genuine laugh. So, okay, endless RVing. Now, I'm going to ask the hard question here. I know you're going back and forth, Class A, and, you know, I'm a big Newmar fan, just so you know. I absolutely am on board with Newmar. After seeing all the different RVs and going to the shows, I love Newmar, so awesome. But when you're really thinking about going into that fifth wheel, and I get it. And I'm thinking about when we start going more and more full time, we're going to go that fifth wheel route. You kind of have any ideas of what fifth wheel you're going to look at, like Lux?
We do.
We like. If we have $1 million, yeah, we want to.
I gotta tell you, we really like the spacecraft,
right? But,
and the New Horizon was really nice. The thing is, if we're gonna go, if we want a Class A, we're probably gonna do 42 feet or bigger, and you know they're not cheap. Even if we got a used one, so you know, I don't know. It's really gonna depend on how much we're moving. If we're moving a lot, we're probably gonna get a Class A.
Yeah.
Just if we're gonna go to a spot and hit down for 3 months, then it would make sense to get a fifth wheel.
Right, and we won't know that until we get closer to retirement. DRV we also look at.
Yeah, we like the
DRVs are nice too.
Has anybody been on the spacecrafts? Because those things are.
I mean, that's way out of our budget, but it's nice to dream. They're beautiful.
Unbelievable.
No, but I've been in a lot of DRVs, and I've been in a nice Bighorn. I think the way that we're going to do it is get a toter truck, a big semi truck.
Yeah.
And then put the smart car on the back with a golf cart up there. And then I'm looking at trail haulers because I just want that man cave in the back once the toy comes out.
The spacecraft that we looked at it in Tampa.
It was unbelievable.
Was it 250,000? I think.
Yeah, it was expensive. You know, and you can't really find them used. Like I looked, and you cannot find a spacecraft used. I think people buy them and like pass them down, but they're built like to last forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Well, I'm
I
looking,
have
I'm
not seen
looking at
that.
the 3-inch walls, and you know, the heavier the fifth wheel is, the better it's built. I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, the DRVs are super nice. We checked out a couple of those too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did a video.
You guys
They're extremely heavy.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
definitely
that's
dually
dually, yeah.
or truck.
Yeah, it's a semi-truck deal.
Right, right.
Yeah, I got Angie to go up in Sweet Travels truck, and she immediately, when she sat in the driver's seat, she was like, "Oh yeah." And
King
then
of the road.
it gets better, honey. I said, "Look behind you," because they had the sleeper, and she's
Yeah.
like, sold. She was like, "Done. That's it."
That's what MJ did when she went into the seat of the Supreme Air,
Well, I
the
was just
Super
going to
C.
say that's another thing that we love.
Super
is the
Cs are nice,
Super
too.
Cs. The Noir, the Supreme Air is gorgeous.
And by that time, you can get
I
one
love
used
Yeah.
significantly
Yeah,
less.
again, we're not going to spend that new, you know.
No.
Yeah,
But
win the lottery.
And we might recently change too. We were talking about maybe eventually getting into a toy hauler. I've had some medical issues with being able to ride motorcycles, but we love riding motorcycles.
Yeah.
And I have my own wife, and Leslie started riding motorcycles after we got married. And so because of health issues, haven't been able to ride, but starting to get better now that I'm retired, less stress, less pain.
yeah.
So if I can get back on a motorcycle, I'm gonna test it out and
Yeah.
see. But if I can get back on a motorcycle, we might eventually get back into a toy hauler and get some motorcycles back behind us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dustin, have you thought about getting a Spider?
Well, Leslie,
That's
has
what I
Spider.
had.
Yeah,
That might.
I would
be-
rather be on 2 wheels, but I mean, I'll take what I can get. But yeah,
Izzy rode for years
I
ago.
did. I my last bike was probably 13 years ago. I had quite a few, but I was the last one of everybody I knew that didn't crash. So I'm like, you know what? The time is like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I just sold it. I'm like, that's it.
Yeah, because in New Jersey, there's no open.
Yeah, it was never their
area.
fault. It was
Yeah.
always they got hit by somebody
It's
or
just-
somebody crossed in front of them. Like,
too
it's
crowded.
crazy.
You know, so maybe down the line we'll, you know.
Yeah.
What are you saying? People in Jersey can't drive?
No, there's just
No.
too many of them.
That is too
Maybe I
many.
shouldn't be driving.
All right, go ahead and
That's
fire off.
exactly how it is here in Georgia and Alabama.
Too many people.
yeah.
Well, where are you
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
But we figure if we're in actually we're in Jabama.
Jabama.
So we're on Fort Benning, Georgia, but we're on the Alabama side of the Chattahoochee
Gotcha.
River.
Okay,
Gotcha.
cool.
So we're kind of like right on I could throw a rock. I'm standing in Alabama. I could throw a rock into Georgia, though. It's literally right there.
Can you
Yeah,
film
well,
that?
But it'll be better if we ever do get motorcycles back out on the road, because we're going to be out in places where it's not going to be congested. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
it'll
there's
be
no
a
people
lot.
out there. It's great.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Really good.
I think I'm going to do number 7.
Oh God. Okay.
Ready, guys?
We got a
Yeah.
list. We're prepared here.
All right.
We have number there too. I can't believe it. Yeah.
All right.
That'll be
Ready?
my number.
All right. How do crazy people go through the forest?
Crazy people go through the forest.
I don't know.
They take the psychopath.
She's not laughing. She's trying. She's trying.
She's laughing.
Good one.
Biting the lip.
I like it.
That's awesome. All right, we're going to open up the phone lines here in about 2 minutes. One quick question for the WAG. Since you've been staying on a military installation, sir, I have been
Yes.
seeing and talking to you behind the scenes. You are filming people jumping out of different types of aircraft.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen anybody land on their head yet?
Well, not since we've been here, but I was a medic in the Army
Mhm.
for 20 years. And so I've seen lots of people. I used to do jump coverage, medical coverage on drop zones. And so I've seen a bunch of different, well, what I consider cool injuries. But I'm a trauma guy, so I'm a combat medic. I like to work traumas. So to them, it wasn't so cool, but
Yeah.
to me, it was cool.
You're
They've
like the guy. You're like the guy who goes, "Hey, I know how to fix that. Wait a minute, here, I can fix you."
And I know Izzy can probably relate because my brother was in law enforcement for a long time too. And so law enforcement, first responders, medics, we have a very twisted sense of humor and the way we deal with traumatic things is different than anybody else, and nobody else really gets it.
Yeah.
When I first met MJ, she thought I was like this, like, you know, sociopath, like this cold-hearted person. And I would tell her these stories, and she's like, "That doesn't bother me, babe. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, life goes on.
Yes,
what am I
you
gonna
just
do? I'm
become
gonna keep
numb to
going."
it.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah.
I've changed a lot since we've been together. I've, I guess, hardened up a little. Just
Yeah, you do.
life, you know.
Our daughter is very much intertwined with him.
Yeah.
They both have a sick sense of humor and a love of gore.
Yeah.
Or-
Well, when you have somebody smashing a mouse head in with a broomstick, you know.
It's cool.
I didn't pick that option. I didn't think you guys would be smashing mouses.
No,
But that
I
was a
didn't
killer
either.
shot.
That's why when I saw him do it, I was like,
It's
oh
way
my
harder.
God. Like, I couldn't believe
What
that
did you
shit.
think was gonna happen? I'm like, move the couch. We're gonna
I thought
flush
you
it
were gonna
out.
like shoo it
I
out
had
or
the broom
something.
in my hand, and what do you think was gonna happen?
It was like Christmas vacation. You remember Christmas vacation with the squirrel? And he's like, she's like, what are you gonna do? He said, I'm gonna get it under the blanket. I'm gonna smash it with a hammer. I'm like, oh my God, no.
And when I was telling the story last night, I imagined like when Tom Cruise made fire in the movie Castaway and was like, "Arr, arr."
No, Tom Hanks.
Or Tom Hanks, yeah. When he made fire, like dancing around in a victory dance with the broom handle and stuff. So
Well, not
He was doing this.
so. Here's the part that really surprised me. One, he smashes it with the broom on the head. Then he grabs it and parades around his house with it.
Well,
No,
I had
I
it.
had to touch the dustpan to
I
get
had it
it.
in the dustpan. Like, here, look at it. Have a couple words with it. She was crying in the garage.
oh, the other mic, take a look. Take a good look.
He was not home, so I had to take care of it by myself. But he was on the motorcycle, so he left the truck at home, and there was a rattlesnake under it, and I had to yank it out with a rake, and then I took the shovel and hacked its head off. And that was
Oh,
slightly-
It's
Yeah.
good.
It's about a 3.5 foot rattlesnake.
Nice. Did you save the rattle as like for a necklace, like a trophy?
No, but it irritated me because right after I had done it, like maybe 2 or 3 minutes after I severed his head, he pulls up in the motorcycle.
Saved the day.
Oh,
Timing was awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. So here on Faces of Death.
yeah, right?
All right,
So now we're telling
tell a joke.
traumatic stories.
Whose turn is it?
All
There.
right. Let me get a good one here. All right.
Which one do you think?
Oh, I got to do this one because
Oh,
I
okay.
got to do this one because you guys are from Jersey. So I got one tailored specially for you.
Yeah.
What do you call a rooster staring at a pile of lettuce?
I'm never good with these.
No, I don't know.
A chicken sees a salad.
Chicken Caesar salad. I'm just gonna laugh.
He said it too, Caesar.
Chicken
Caesar.
Caesar salad.
Hey, let's open up the phone lines. We got 44 in the house, and I want to thank everybody for coming in. If you have a question or you want to tell a joke, go ahead and call that number, and we'll put you live on the air.
You got to do the dice after it, though. A chicken Caesar salad. Oh!
I love him.
I don't think we can tell any of his jokes.
No,
I'm
we
sure he's doing
cannot.
them on YouTube, but we enjoy them.
We went to a dice show in like
Somebody's calling.
2 years ago, and it was all old people. It's like all senior citizens.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
Hello, caller, you're on the air.
hello. This is your president, Donald Trump. Hello, this is your president, Donald Trump.
Oh
Hello.
my God, Donald Trump is on. What are the chances?
Hello, and this RVing, I hear you. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Mr. Trump.
We were watching your speech
Good
before.
luck in that you're killing the
Hello.
game. You are destroying everyone. We're all big losers together, and we're gonna win this once and for all. Just like we're gonna win this virus. It's a huge pandemic. You go to do the pandemic. It's good. It's good. Okay. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon.
Hey, thank you, Mr. President.
President Trump calling.
I'm very honored.
Drew, you got the president calling.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
So thank you,
We're a big
caller.
deal. We're kind of a big deal. Oh, yeah.
All right. So I'm from California. Out here, Italians are the first thing. But back in Jersey, for endless RVing, you're surrounded by Italians.
Especially by Persephone.
Of course.
yes.
So my question is cannolis. Do you like them or do you hate them?
Cannolis? Are you kidding me? We love
Cannolis
them. We
are
don't eat them
amazing.
anymore, though.
So here's the thing. So you know that we're vegan, right? So cannolis have dairy, but we have vegan cannolis.
There's a walk
still.
around now, yes.
Vegan,
Not
and
many,
they're delicious.
Not many places have
no,
them.
they don't. You can't even tell the difference.
Yeah,
We've
no,
had
they're really
people
good.
try them that they're not vegan. You can't even tell, but they're friggin' amazing. Yeah.
Send me some. I cannot get a good cannoli out here to save my life.
Well, you got to go to John's in New York City.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's
They've been there
a
for like
walk.
90 years. That place
John's
is
on 12.
awesome. John's on 12.
All right, go ahead and with a joke.
All right. So I'm gonna no.
Come on,
No,
that's a good one.
No. All right. NASA scientists became fed up of jokes on Uranus and decided to change its name to Erectum. I heard it.
That was
Damn,
me.
you killed him.
He damn near killed him.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see that on a video.
Are you gonna say that on a video?
It's funny.
Oh, God.
It's funny.
Oh, yeah.
You did just say it on the
That's
video.
plan.
Oh,
We leave these live streams up. So go in if
No,
you
but I
got
do have.
huh?
Just
No,
reading
I,
number
yeah, I
4.
do have a channel. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I've had another channel who has challenged me to insert a phrase into one of our videos, and so you won't know when it happened, but he will know when it happens.
Yeah.
So you won't probably get it when I say it, but he'll get it. So it's gonna be like it's kind of like one of those discreet like hi, hello, to that channel, and they'll know that I'm speaking right to them. But it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And I also challenge them
Yeah.
to insert something into their video.
Yeah.
I got a question for both channels here. Do you all ever put Easter eggs in your videos?
No, we're not that smart.
no.
Although actually the one coming out Saturday, there is a little bit of an Easter egg in there by the headlight.
Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Yeah. That's right.
Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing
I want you to
outstanding.
know. I need you to know something, man. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't care what anybody says, all right? Okay?
That's
All
great.
right. Now, I just want to make sure that everybody on here understands that I love all my women, but I did not have sex with that
That is
woman.
good.
Is that what it is?
That might actually be Bill.
That could be him.
That might actually be him.
Amazing.
That's funny. I don't know who that was.
That was good.
That is funny.
That was really good.
Thank you, Mr. President. And we know that,
Okay, so
that
I
Monica's
have
a
a-
sloppy eater.
I have a joke from somebody put it in the comments earlier, but I'll read it because they tagged us in it. And it's from Ragin Adventures, and he wants to know, what do you call a chameleon that cannot change colors?
Mm.
No
Comment,
idea.
comment?
A reptile.
A reptile
what?
dysfunction.
Oh.
A reptile dysfunction.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't think these are good.
So going back to
Oh god.
All right, I got a good one.
Is it actually?
All right, you ready?
fire away.
Hit me.
So today I was at the bank and an old lady asked me to check her balance. So I pushed her over.
Angie
Oh,
laughed.
man. I can't do
We instantly lose on that because he likes to laugh at people who fall over.
I just imagine you put the video. I can't hold it in.
He's horrible that way. He laughs at me when I fall over.
Yeah, too.
Anytime you see somebody fall in public,
it's
he has to run away from me and go laugh somewhere else.
No kids, old people, don't matter.
Don't matter. So bad.
This is what I like. The two channels are vibing really good. So, Wags, did you put an Easter egg in any of your videos?
Yeah. No, we didn't have. We didn't do any Easter things. We just kind of hung out here, and we don't have kids anymore. Well, we do, but she's gone. So she might have done Easter eggs. I don't know what they did for Easter.
No.
Yeah, I don't think she did.
No.
But
not that type of
she
Easter
has.
egg,
Just like ginormous.
Yeah, she has the massive eggs from Easter's prior, but
Yeah, she might have put them out. But
once she graduated high school, I don't do Easter for you anymore.
Yeah. Really, the only holiday that we really decorate for in the RV is Christmas.
Christmas, I did decorate.
Yeah, and that's just little lights around the window, garland around the islands.
Yeah.
Our little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Nothing really
Nothing
big.
major.
And what do you do with Elf on the Shelf? Or you have a different kind of thing around the RV?
We came up with our own.
We have Scamper in a camper. So it's a little reindeer, and we place him all over the different places of the RV, and Scamper will be back this.
Oh yes, he will be back.
Sure, but he's only on Facebook. He's not on YouTube.
Yeah, he's not in videos. He's just on Facebook and Instagram.
Nice.
There's got to be something that rhymes
But
with Uranus. Uranus on the something. You got to work on that. Uranus on the planus.
Yeah, we got a few months to work.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to come up with something. That could be cool.
Okay,
Great Scamper.
The phone lines are still open. Wags, I think you're up.
I'm going to do that for next.
Oh, hang on. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
All right, now listen. I spend a lot of time narrating movies and certain things like that, as you know. But I do know that Bill Clinton did have sexual relations with that woman. I just wanted you to know. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Is that the 1-800
Movie
movie man?
It was either the movie guy or Barack Obama.
You got the
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Oh, awesome. Oh, my God. All right, Wags. Fire off a joke.
We have another tailor-made joke for in this RV. So, did you guys hear that there's a guy going around stealing the wheels off of cop cars?
No.
The police are working tirelessly to catch him.
They're working tirelessly.
You blanked out on the tirelessly. No.
All right, here we go. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hi, I have a question about the tow vehicle for a travel trailer.
Okay.
My husband and I, we wanted to buy the Grand Design, the 2800 BH.
Okay.
We'll also be purchasing a tow vehicle for it too. And I know we want to get like a Ford F-250, but how do you decide if you need 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive in gas versus diesel?
Well, when you go in to buy the tow vehicle, make sure that the differentials can be unlocked. That's probably one of the first thing I would ask, because you can't tow a vehicle if the rear axle is locked. So that's why a lot of the 4-wheel drives in an automatic, you can unlock the differentials so you don't burn up your transmission. As far as diesel versus gas, diesel's they'll last longer. Diesel engines you can drive for like 1 million miles on those. Gas engines are cheaper to work on than diesel, but diesel engines are just a strong engine.
A lot depends on what you're going to do with it, how long you're going to be towing in a day, and where you're going to be staying. If you're staying if you're boondocking out in like BLM land or in like grassy areas, you're going to want a 4-wheel drive, because if it rains or something, you're going to want to be able to get out of there. So you want a 4-wheel drive. If you're going to be towing like long distance and having to get gas along the way, diesel I think is a better way to go because you can pull those through the truck stop areas as opposed to trying to bring a truck and a travel trailer through the car area. It's hard to navigate through those areas and stuff. And like they said, diesels last longer.
A lot longer. Yeah.
And a diesel is going to pull better.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to have a higher resale value too.
Yeah,
That is true too. Yeah.
Even with high mileage, you can resell a diesel for. Hope that answered your question.
Somebody said it was more.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys so much. I just discovered your channel today, Papa Drew.
Thank you.
and then I saw you were doing a live stream, and so I signed on, and then I saw the other two channels. So we're brand new. We're trying to get into the RV lifestyle. So I really appreciate you guys taking my call and helping me out because we really don't know anything. I've never even stayed in anything like that.
Okay. We have a Facebook group, Papa Drew's RV group, where a lot of these channels, Wayward Waggs goes in there, and Endless RVing, and then a lot of the people that are on the chat right now are also creators. So if you go into the group, you can join the group, and you can see just a ton of content from just a plethora of great channels that are in there.
Oh, that's so awesome. I'll do that right now. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for the help. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, and thank you for subscribing, and welcome to the family.
Oh, thank you. Looking forward to adventures on the road, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, caller.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Those are I like those kind of calls. Those
Yeah.
makes me feel good.
Yeah.
You know?
Helping people.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, whose turn is it to answer or to tell a joke?
It's ours. I got a good one.
No. Going. Now we're fine. He didn't want to, tell jokes. He's like, you tell them all. Wait, which one are you doing?
This one. You guys, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. What does one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob?
It's already funny.
What?
I don't know.
You ready? If we don't get some support, people are going to think we're nuts. Oh, God.
They had a hard time telling it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It was funny. It was funny before the punchline.
The minute you said boom, you had him.
So prior to this, whole lockdown, we would go to comedy shows a lot.
Yeah.
If we don't go to a comedy show that's like offensive and raunchy, like it's not funny to us. Like,
That's not necessarily
most of the
true,
time.
but
we laugh at artists.
I know. That's the Jersey coming out.
Oh,
That's us.
I'm about to pass out, dude. That was.
I hope we're not offending anybody.
No, that was a mic drop moment. That's okay. Hilarious.
I'm retired military, so nothing really phases us.
And we ride with a bunch of motorcycle people.
All right.
So
Good.
Oh, God.
We really have to watch what we say when we go live. We're very cognizant of our language.
Yeah.
And
it's hard.
if you see in our videos like a jump cut, we were cursing. And I
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
Yes.
exactly what happened.
Lots of jump cuts. Yeah.
We if people know me and I go up to the line, but very rarely do I cross that line. Would you agree with me? I don't really.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I try. The line is a little bit. The more I drink, the line kind of disappears. All right.
That's true.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and.
I don't know what YouTube feels about that, but I mean, we know that people watch our stuff that have families, and sometimes their kids are watching with them. So we don't really. I mean, we're comfortable with it, and we know that other adults are. We're all adults, but I don't want somebody to associate us with bad language.
Yeah.
So we just try not to.
We
Yeah,
try.
Yeah,
definitely.
our videos we keep it clean.
It's
I
very-
would consider that as a bad language. That was fun.
But
That
I'll
was
say,
absolutely hilarious.
when we've been on with Drew in the past, and we've had, other guests who were like we're all military, like we've gotten off of the live and stayed on for
Like an
an
hour.
hour telling war stories, and it's completely unedited. After that.
That should go. We should make a video for that and put it on a different channel that's not related. You can really see what goes on behind the scenes with the language.
right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we're on our Patreon page. On Patreon, it's not edited, it's unfiltered, and they get what they get.
Okay, go ahead and tell a
So
joke.
that's the place.
You're up, Wags.
Oh, it's our turn?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So we're going up toward the line. We're getting toward the line. I'm toward the line with him. All right. So we did one butt.
Wait,
one
it's breaking up.
cheek to the other butt.
He just went max headroom on us.
I think it was what was it? What butt cheek says to the other butt cheek? Was that what it was? It kind of broke up.
What one state say to the other state?
Oh, okay. I thought it was butt
Wow.
cheek. That's what we got on our end.
I think they're frozen.
Yeah, they did. We lost them. All right. So what we can do is
All right, I'll go out.
they'll come back in here in a second. They'll figure it out. They'll come right back. Go ahead and plug some of the stuff that you guys are doing on your channel, and then we're going to play some of the voicemails coming through here because I got a ton of them for everybody, and we'll do that.
What about what videos we have coming out?
Yeah. What do you got?
Yeah. So last Saturday we had what the hell was it Saturday?
We had our 5,000
5,000
subscribers. You know how we got there and how much we made. So just so we break it down so people know that YouTubers make nothing. Right?
I saw that video.
Yeah. So people ask. So so we did that.
Thursday we did update to our RV internet connection.
Oh, they're back.
And then tomorrow we have a video coming out. The 5 things we hate about our Newmar.
5 things we hate about Newmar. Yes.
So I'm sure people will be interested in that.
Interesting.
Cool.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
No, they're still frozen.
Oh, they're still frozen.
Okay.
I just told them to call in on the phone line.
Rolling again?
Oh, on the phone line is just their face. Got it.
Oh,
Yeah, I told them to call in on the phone.
okay.
All right. So while they're doing that, I have a whole bunch of people that have left voicemails on the Papa Drew fantastic voicemail center. So let's see if I can bring this up real quick. This is so much fun with the voicemail stuff. Let's start off at the top here. Here we go.
Hey, Drew. This is your #1 fan, first-time caller, long-time listener. I got a joke for you. Did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change color? He had reptile dysfunction. Hey, it's Jerry, man. Great show.
I think we just heard that.
Have a good one.
We just got that one. All right.
It's still funny though. Second time around, still funny.
It is. It's great. Here we go. Let's see this. Let's get this one.
Hey, Papa Drew, man. It's us again, man. Yeah, man. It's us again. Remember who we are, right, man? Yeah, man. But anyway, man, have you ever watched an old show called The Wayward Game, man? Yeah, I remember the game, man. You used to say some weird stuff on there, man, and surprises. Yeah, man, but speaking of prizes, man, every time a couple would win a prize, man, I always said, well, first you hear, and here's a prize chosen especially for you. But I always wondered what the other couple would have won, man. No, man, they would have won the same thing. No, man, it's for each couple, man. No, man, it's one prize, man. It doesn't matter what the couple wins. But anyway, man, that's what we're talking about, man. It's an old show, but all right, man. Later, G. Yeah, man, send us a wrist. Yeah,
I don't get what that guy's talking about.
Later, Drew.
What is he even saying?
He's talking about the Newlywed Game, and it's Cheech and Chong.
There you go. All right.
We got some Chongers on here. All right.
Welcome back, guys.
Hi, Papa Drew.
Hello.
My name is Bill, or
Are we on pros?
President.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, all right, Wags. Oops, sorry about that. I just burped on the air. Doing the beer. Go ahead and you want to talk about your channel and stuff and see what's going on, and then we'll get back to some of the voicemails.
Sure. Yeah, we just shot a couple of videos. We had some bad weather here, and so we figured we'd do a video on what to do in extreme weather and how to protect yourself if you're a full timer. I know that I think I saw you guys had done a video on that before.
Yeah.
But we wanted to do like our take on our personal experience, what we experienced over this past couple of weeks, because we've had some pretty bad stuff,
2
and
weeks in a row.
it's challenging out on the road when you're in an RV and there's some bad weather coming. So a lot of the times you cannot just leave.
Yeah.
You got to figure out a plan. So we talk about that, and then we got some tips at the end of that one and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna since we're trapped, we're getting creative. So we're starting to talk about more RV stuff. Most of our stuff is travels and where we go on the road and stuff. So now it's more like RV stuff. We did a video on our hitch, our sliding hitch that we use for our fifth wheel.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and then we're gonna do some RV organization and some hacks and tips and tricks on stuff that we do inside of our RV to maximize space. And so we got quite a little bit of that coming up, and then hopefully we'll be out on the road soon and be able to get back to the adventure side of it instead of more the RV side of it.
Nice.
Yeah, and we're planning on going live again. We only go live once a month, so we're planning on going live again May 13th. And unless our project launches before that, so I don't know exact date when that will launch. So as soon as that launches, we're going to go live in a
threesome.
Yeah. It's a three-part live event on 3 different channels where we're going to launch this campaign to help veterans get a service dog.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. Looking forward to that. And if you haven't seen Dustin and Leslie, if you haven't seen Living Light RV's new video, it's about internet and stuff. And Kent did a really amazing job. And it has puppies in it. And it has Lisa in it. And
we're definitely going to watch it now.
It has drone shots in it. So if you haven't seen that, they just put it out. Go watch that. Okay. It might help you with your internet stuff.
Okay. Yeah, we'll check it out for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Good deal.
Couple more voicemails real quick.
Sure.
People took time to leave them, and they're creative. So let's. I think we have the President of the United States on this one.
Hey, Papa Drew. You might know me as Phil, or you might know me as President Bill, or you might even know me as a president that got impeached. No, don't remember that one. But anyway, I just wanted to say that I appreciate your service, you being in the Marines, Dustin being in the Army, RV Underway, being in the Navy, and our epic adventure being in the Air Force. You guys are really something, and you're doing a special thing, and I want to thank you. I got to go. Billy's coming down the hall.
That's awesome. That was Bill Clinton there.
That's cool.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, Papa Drew, baby, you got one thing. Get talking to you, baby. We're going to listen to some oldies but goodies. We're going to listen to some James Brown. Hi! Yeah.
Brown.
We got no time, man. We got to go
Back from the prep.
We can blow on some brewski about that. Baby, we going to buy this some chocolate wine. That's what I'm talking about. Chocolate wine. Papa Drew, later.
And this one's from my past. This is near and dear. So you guys might remember this. You guys are kind of my age, so let's see.
Hey, Papa Drew, it's me, Bullwinkle. Watch me pull a rabbit out of my poop hat.
Bullwinkle. That's cool.
I like Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
All right, one more here. Let's see what we got.
Hey, Papa Drew, this is Kent with Living Light RV. Just wanted to ask everyone in your audience who is planning and being at Quartzsite 2021. That's the question. And if you have another place that you'd rather go to other than Quartzsite 2021, let us know what that place is. And we'll put it on our list. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, so that leads into a good topic. Are you guys going down to Tampa again, both of you guys? Or are you guys planning on coming up to Quartzsite, or what's going on with you guys?
We'll be at Tampa. Yeah.
We'll be at Tampa.
We'll be in Tampa also, yeah. We're planning to go.
Yay, cool.
We're actually
We've never been.
Oh, it's awesome. Have you guys been to Hershey or no?
No.
No.
All right, so
Not
yeah,
yet.
Tampa. We've been to Hershey. This will be our 3rd year going if it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tampa is awesome.
Yeah,
Tampa's got like everything,
Oh,
like
so
every
much better
RV
than Hershey. So
from like
fun.
Yeah, we
10,000
can't
to like
wait.
3 million. They got everything.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Oh,
But we are planning on probably being in Quartzsite for 2022.
2022, we will be there.
Nice.
yeah, Quartzsite for us isn't going to happen
That's a
until,
long drive.
until he's done.
Yeah.
5 years, you know.
So we're going to make T-shirts this year for Quartzsite 2021, I have a feeling, and list
That's
all
cool.
panels and all kinds of cool stuff, I think. I got to get with the other 2 compadres and figure all that
Yeah.
stuff out. But from what I heard, all the cool kids go to Quartzsite.
Yeah,
They do.
sure.
I
I've heard the
cool
same
kids go
thing.
to Tampa too.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a short drive from California to Quartzsite, right? It's not too bad.
No, it's like 3 hours, 4 hour drive up a big hill.
Yeah, it's probably like 5 days for us.
Yeah, right.
Just think,
Do.
just think of that great adventure. I want to thank both channels for being on the show tonight. You guys are epic, and it was hilarious. And we still have 41 people in the house. So that's
awesome.
Awesome. Thank you for having
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. Always fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then
And it was great to virtually meet you guys
Yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in Tampa, I'm sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's
Yes, absolutely.
very cool. We're looking forward to it.
and then
We're actually staying the whole month of January in Tampa.
Oh, cool. I gotta tell you, last in January, it's usually like 50s there.
We have perfect
It
weather.
was like 75 every
Sunny
day.
every day.
It was perfect.
Yeah, we're actually we're gonna drive down, not our motorhome, just we can't risk the weather going down or back, but we're gonna drive our truck down. We're gonna plan on driving down this year.
Yeah.
Then make it like a little 2-day trip.
very cool.
That'll be cool.
So please leave me more voice messages on Papa Drew's fantastic voicemail, whatever. They're funny, and I think everybody enjoys them. So please keep leaving them. They're awesome. I appreciate them. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been running my playlist. We are very, very close to getting monetized. I really want to say thank you to that. And
Very cool.
Wednesday, we're going international.
International, baby.
We're going international to Virginia.
That's right.
We're having the Brazen Brits on. So tune in for that show on Wednesday. That's going to be epic. They are absolutely hilarious. If you haven't subscribed to Endless RVing or Wayward Waggs at this point, please go do so. If you go over and check out Brazen Brits, so you know what's coming up, run their playlist and show some love over there because they are just tremendous people as well. And I want to end this like, well, go ahead. How do you guys end your videos over there, Endless RVing?
See you on the road.
Yeah. Nothing special. I thank everybody for coming and listening to our bad jokes.
Yeah.
You guys are.
They were good.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
The boob joke was the best. That was awesome.
That was,
If we got off, we had more, but we can't say that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bring them to Tampa with you.
Yeah, bring them to Tampa. Yeah.
You know, I wish I could go to Tampa too, but we're doing courtside. And then Wayward Waggs, I know you always honor of that, but any special announcements or any way you want to end this out?
Yeah, we always end by honoring a fallen hero, fallen service member, but we don't do that on our live when we're guests because we don't have the technology. But anyone who has served or currently serves, thank you for your service because it is because of you that we have the freedom to live the lifestyle that we live. And we couldn't do it without you, and we also couldn't do it without our first responders. So we want to say thank you to Izzy and MJ for your service and your sacrifice, and all the other first responders, nurses, truckers, everybody that's helping out during this whole deal. We couldn't be out here just hanging out without you. So we really appreciate it.
And the information of both channels are in the description below. So you can go ahead and click on them if you want to go watch some of their playlists. I'm sure they'll like it. Make sure you run the ads all the way through. They'll really love that. Anyway, I want to end this like I end all of them, but we have coming up next, we have 2 ways of going. We can go to Adventures in Xanadu, or we can go over to see RV Kids TV. They're both on right now.
Cool.
So you kind of choose your poison on which way you want to head over to the next live stream. And I want to thank you just like I thank them every single time. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Guys, hang on. Don't go anywhere.